Hola amigos, welcome back to another episode of Barrel Hog.
Lyndon McNamara is your winner for the 2024 Eddie Aikau and thinks Jason Momoa's spot as the real Aquaman.
Yeah man, look at this guy with his prize, big dude, long hair, Chargers. Sorry Jason, but I think we got a new sheriff in town.
There's still doubts about weather conditions will meet Eddie Sanders but they did. And for the 11th time in 40 years, the Eddie Aikau Invitational ran at Waimea Bay. Some of the highlights were good to see Ross Clark-Jones, winner of the 2001 edition, still in the game at age 58. Mark Healy busted his eardrum and had to be replaced by Grant Triggy Bakers, who we wish Mark a speedy recovery. Also on the injury side, Laura Ennifer unfortunately got hit by her board and suffered a cut in her thigh, but she didn't seem too shook about it. She was only a bit bummed out, though, not to be able to surf from her next heat. Greg Long, who won the Eddie back in 2009, has announced he's retiring from competitive big wave surfing, so hats off to Greg for such an incredible career. And Luke Shepardson, who stole the show last year, got the day off from lifeguarding this time and scored a massive bomb in the morning. He didn't win the contest this time, but I'm sure he's more than happy to see his good friend Landon get to win. Jamie O'Brien took 4th place, Billy Camper snagged 3rd, Mason Ho in 2nd, and of course, Len McNamara for the win.
With man and woman competing in the same category, and we feel like there wasn't a lot of spotlight on what the girls did. It's hard to find much in the media about the girls, but a couple of the standards were Annie Reichert, Justine Dupont, Anne Dos Santos, and Annie Erickson. So congratulations to the girls for their bravery, and we're more than happy to see girls taking their space in the big wave scenario. Also congratulations to all the men, to the organization, and to the Aikau family for keeping Eddie's legacy alive.
While the edit was on, Jaws was looking amazing, and the WSL must be hitting their heads against the wall here. As you've mentioned in episode 2, the local community voted against renewing their license for the Jaws event, claiming that the WSL didn't want to provide a proper structure to deal with the chaos that the contest brings. Which is a shame. Imagine how cool the contest would have been like. I really wish we got the Big Wave World Tour back on track.
That is true, man. This was definitely one day for the books. Conditions were great with not a lot of winds or crowds, since lots of the usual faces were away for the Eddie Invitational. Morning time, surfers were still able to paddle, but as the swell filled in, it became tow surfing only. Local charger Albie Layer even stated that these were the heaviest waves he's ever paddled into Jaws. It looked huge already, but if a guy like Albie says that, then you can be sure of it, man. Jaws is my favorite big wave spot to watch, and looking into the evolution of big wave surfing, I wonder if guys won't be paddling into tow days like this 20 years into the future. We'll see.
Another world-class wave in Bali is under threat, and this time it's Keramas' turn. The Swan Paradise Resort is planning to build a marina and floating restaurant in the area, aiming to transform it into a visitor-friendly, flat-water bay. Hotel Commune, a neighboring establishment, has expressed strong opposition to this idea, stating that it will permanently destroy the surf break, resulting in the loss of thousands of tourists each year and a devastating impact on the surf industry in Bali.
This is ridiculous. Why are you gonna destroy such a nice natural feature that brings so many visitors as it is, to replace it with a bunch of rental jet skis and inflatable buoys? The problem with Bali and many beautiful places around this world is not just corruption, it's that cheesy rich people with bad taste get to say a word in something that just because they have money. Look at what's happening in Uluwatu.
Yeah, it's quite sad to see how a paradise such as Bali, which got famous because of surfers looking for epic waves, has now turned to what it is thanks to this inflammable mix of money and bad tastes. We're really sorry for Bali and hope that the surfing community can stop this from happening once and for all. Now that's it, folks. Thank you very much for another episode of Barrel Hog. We'll see you in the next one.